The Black Forest, a veil of mystery and dense foliage stretching across Germany, has always harbored whispered tales and spine-chilling legends. Among the local inhabitants, an ancestral fear resides, a dread that manifests in the darkest of stories, evoking the figure of a predator that walks among us. This place of wild and untamed beauty holds secrets that nature itself seems to want to conceal. The murmur of ancient trees seems to carry echoes of past eras when the line between man and beast was thin and danger lurked in the shadows. Accounts of inexplicable encounters and never fully explained disappearances fuel the imagination, weaving a cloak of apprehension over those who dare venture into its depths. It is an invitation to explore the unknown. In this territory, where the sun struggles to penetrate the thick canopy, belief in creatures that escape our understanding flourishes. The naturally somber environment and unexplored vastness create the perfect stage for these mysteries to bloom, fostering a fascination that both attracts and repels. The very atmosphere of the forest seems to conspire to keep us on edge. It is in this setting that the figure of the werewolf, or German werewolf, takes vivid shape, an entity that personifies the deepest terrors of the wild and of the human psyche itself. Its legend is more than just a tale. It is a reflection of ancient fears and our own vulnerability in the face of the unknown, a genuine mystery. As darkness deepens and the sounds of the forest come alive, tension builds. What lurks in the depths of the Black Forest? This question, laden with anticipation, drives us to unravel the origins and manifestations of this legendary creature, exploring the tales that surround it. The origins of the werewolf legend in the Black Forest are lost in a distant past, intertwined with pagan rituals and animistic beliefs that shaped the worldview of Germanic peoples. Even before Christianity took hold, nature spirits and wild forces were revered and feared, and the transformation into an animal was a reality for many. Ancient Germanic tales already mentioned individuals with the ability to metamorphose into wolves, a skill seen as both a powerful gift and a terrible curse. These stories, passed down through generations via oral narratives, were the foundation upon which the modern werewolf figure would be built, a genuine mystery. It is important to note that these early manifestations were often linked to marginalized individuals or shamanic practices, where the connection to the animal kingdom was profound. The forest, as a sanctuary of nature, was the ideal place for such transformations, lending an almost sacred and terrifying character to these figures. The duality between the human and the animal has always been present in ancient cultures, and the wolf, with its ferocity and intelligence, was a powerful symbol of this duality. It represented both freedom and wild strength, as well as threat and primal instinct, crucial elements in the construction of the myth. These early whispers cast the seeds of fear and fascination, paving the way for the werewolf figure to become an icon of German folklore over time. The somber atmosphere of the Black Forest only amplified the plausibility of these stories, integrating them into the fabric of local reality. With the evolution of narratives and the influence of other European traditions, the werewolf legend in the Black Forest began to take on more defined and sometimes darker contours. The element of contract or curse became prominent, suggesting a supernatural origin or pacts made with dark forces. The idea that lycanthropy could be acquired through a demonic pact or a curse cast by a sorcerer added a layer of horror and moral responsibility to the stories. This transformed the werewolf not just into a wild creature, but into a being who chose, or was forced, to embrace a terrible fate. These tales often describe the transformation process as painful and inevitable, a torment for the individual who lost control of their own will. The internal struggle between humanity and the beast was a recurring theme, fueling empathy and fear simultaneously. a genuine and disturbing mystery. The Black Forest, with its reputation as a place of ancient and sometimes sinister energies, was the perfect setting for these events. It is believed that in hidden clearings or forgotten ruins, such pacts could be sealed, granting power in exchange for a dark existence. This conception of the werewolf as someone bound by a sinister agreement added an element of tragedy to these legends, showing that the transformation was not always an act of choice. The controlled tension intensifies as we explore the possible reasons behind such a condition. Over the centuries, the Black Forest has been the scene of countless accounts and sightings that fuel the werewolf legend, adding vivid details to its figure. Testimonies from hunters, lumberjacks, and even lost travelers describe encounters that defy logic and human understanding. Many of these accounts describe a creature of abnormally large size, with eyes that glow in the dark and immense strength. The speed and agility with which the werewolf moves through the dense forest are often mentioned, making escape almost impossible for anyone who crosses its path. The sounds that accompany these sightings are also disturbing, deep growls that seem to emanate from multiple directions at once, or a solitary howl that echoes through the forest, laden with primal anguish. The creature's presence is often felt before it is seen. These testimonies, while difficult to verify scientifically, form a fascinating body of stories that shape the popular perception of the werewolf. The Black Forest, with its isolation and rugged beauty, seems to be the ideal environment for such encounters to manifest, feeding ancestral fear. The element of genuine mystery lies in the consistency of these accounts across time and space, suggesting that something more than mere superstition may be at play. The shadow that hangs over the forest seems to carry the presence of something truly wild and untamed. Faced with the persistence of werewolf reports, science has sought to offer plausible explanations for these phenomena, attempting to demystify the legends without, however, completely erasing the fascination they exert. The investigation of this dark mystery leads to unexpected paths. One of the most accepted theories points to hypertrichosis, a rare medical condition that causes excessive hair growth all over the body, giving an animalistic appearance. Individuals with this condition could have inspired werewolf stories, especially in times of lesser medical knowledge. Another possibility involves neurological or mental illnesses, such as schizophrenia or dissociative identity disorder, which could lead to delusions, hallucinations, and aggressive behavior. In a context of strong belief in the supernatural, such symptoms could be interpreted as transformations into wolves. The consumption of hallucinogenic fungi, such as ergot, found in rye grains under certain climatic conditions, is also pointed out as a factor that could induce bizarre behaviors and distorted perceptions, contributing to the credibility of the legends. The forest, with its natural resources, could have been a source of these substances. Exploring these educational elements helps us understand how ancient fears and observations of nature can merge, creating powerful narratives. The tension remains, because even with scientific explanations, the genuine mystery of the human experience persists. The figure of the werewolf has transcended the borders of the Black Forest and German folklore, becoming a global cultural icon, especially through the lens of cinema and literature. This dark creature continues to capture the public imagination, exploring our deepest fears. Since the dawn of cinema, the werewolf has been a protagonist in countless horror films, exploring different facets of its nature and its dramatic transformations. Its ability to personify human duality, the struggle between the civilized and the wild, makes it a fascinating and timeless character. Cinematic representation often delves into the personal drama of the cursed individual, showing the pain and tragedy of a life marked by the inner beast. This approach humanizes the monster, making it more relatable and, paradoxically, more terrifying in its vulnerability. Cinema, by recreating the dark atmosphere of the Black Forest and visually bringing ancient descriptions to life, intensifies the viewer's experience. The controlled tension on screen reflects the ancient fears this creature evokes, presenting a genuine mystery that is renewed with each generation. Through these representations, the werewolf legend not only survives but reinvents itself, maintaining its cultural relevance and continuing to intrigue us with its ambiguous and powerful nature. The reach of these stories is vast, connecting cultures through a common fear. Although the werewolf legend in the Black Forest is widely treated as folklore, it is crucial to approach the issue with due responsibility and consider the implications for those who venture into remote and wild areas. Safety should always be the priority, even when exploring dark mysteries. In areas with abundant wildlife, such as the Black Forest, the presence of large predators like wolves and bears is a reality that demands respect and caution. Disrespect for the natural habitat of these creatures can lead to dangerous encounters, which, while not supernatural, are real. It is essential for visitors to be aware of the risks and follow local guidelines for nature safety. This includes keeping a distance from wild animals, storing food properly, and being aware of surroundings, especially during dawn and dusk when many animals are most active. Disseminating accurate information on how to behave in wild environments and how to avoid conflicts with wildlife is a way to prevent incidents. Respect for nature and knowledge about its inhabitants are essential for a safe and enriching experience. These appropriate warnings are crucial to ensure that the exploration of legends and mysteries does not put anyone in unnecessary danger, maintaining the focus on a clear resolution of any tangible risk. Protection of the public is an ethical duty. The persistence of the werewolf legend in the Black Forest and in other cultures around the world can, in part, be explained by human psychology and our fascination with the duality inherent in our own nature. Here, we explore the darker, more mysterious and genuine side. The werewolf represents the other within us, the instinctive and primal side that we often try to suppress in the name of civility and social order. This creature embodies our deepest fears of loss of control, irrationality, and the possibility of succumbing to darker impulses. The transformation into a wolf is a powerful metaphor for dehumanization, for the loss of identity, and for succumbing to forces beyond our will. This existential anguish resonates deeply within us, making the legend universally captivating. The Black Forest, with its imposing and wild atmosphere, amplifies these psychological fears. It becomes a mirror of our own unconscious, where repressed fears can manifest in archetypal forms, such as the werewolf. The dark, mysterious aura around the forest invites this introspection. By confronting the werewolf legend, we are, in essence, confronting parts of ourselves we would prefer to ignore. This exploration, though uncomfortable, is fundamental to developing a deeper understanding of the human psyche and its most ancient fears. The Black Forest, with its ancient trees and whispered stories, continues to be a prime stage for the werewolf legend, a myth that refuses to disappear. The genuine mystery emanating from this place captivates and frightens, shaping local and global culture. The legacy of this dark creature lies not only in popular tales and cultural manifestations, but also in how the legend forces us to question the boundaries between the real and the imaginary, between reason and instinct. The dark mysteries of its existence surround us. The constant renewal of the werewolf figure in literature, cinema, and other media demonstrates its adaptability and resonance with the anxieties and fascinations of each era. The controlled tension of the narrative evolves, but the core of the fear remains. Even with scientific and rational explanations, the magic and terror inherent in the Black Forest werewolf legend persist. This persistence is a testament to the power of folklore and its ability to touch upon universal aspects of the human experience. As we conclude our journey through the legends of the Black Forest, one thing is certain: some mysteries are meant to endure, inspiring awe, admiration, and a deep respect for the untamed force of nature and human imagination. The clear resolution is that the legend lives on. The legends of the Black Forest and its mysterious inhabitants leave us with a sense of wonder and a desire to explore even further the forgotten corners of our world. What secret will we uncover together next? The exploration of dark mysteries never ends. If you felt captivated by this immersion into the world of German werewolves and long for more stories that challenge reality, we invite you to subscribe to our channel. This way, you won't miss any of our upcoming dives into fascinating enigmas and intriguing legends waiting to be told. Share this video with your friends who also appreciate the inexplicable and love to get lost in engaging narratives. Your participation is crucial for us to continue bringing content that explores the mysteries that surround us, keeping the flame of curiosity alive. Leave your comment below, telling us which legend or mythical creature you would like us to explore in our next episode. Your opinion is our guide to unraveling the next enigmas, ensuring a clear resolution to your curiosities. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Black Forest. Stay with us, because the world is full of genuine mysteries waiting to be revealed. What comes next may be even more chilling and fascinating.